Winter has finally started on the East Coast, where everyone is trying to stay warm and comfortable inside of their homes, campers, or vans. We're on our way to try to get something to eat to satisfy our stomachs, our taste buds, everything that we desire. Look at the Tractor Supply over there to the right. Here's the Chevy. And if you guys don't know where we're going to eat, we're going to Shaw's. Shaw's has one of the best halal food spots up here where we are, and they're all over the East Coast. So check Shaw's out if you ever stop by and you see it. You will be satisfied with the food that they have. We're headed back to the camper to do some installations. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. Oh, welcome back, everybody. It is a cold one today. I don't know if you can see the perspiration coming out of my breath, but it is a cold one today. And we have to follow up on some needed maintenance. This camera needs to be recharged. I'm going back in before I let all the heat out of here. It's cold. Whew. So with this camera, it's very easy to take the to recharge it, and I like it because I didn't have to drill any holes in the camper. So I just stick this little tool in here to open it up, and I have a USB little charger thing here, and I stick that right in, and it starts recharging the camera. And I leave everything close by so that I know where everything is. So every time this goes below about maybe 50%, sometimes I let it go even lower. When I get a alert and saying to like it's at 30% or the monitor detection is off, then I'll come out here and I'll charge it back up. But it usually stays charged for about a week, 2 weeks, or maybe more. It only discharges when there's like a lot of debris flying by, like leaves or people walking by a lot of times, or snow or rain. If it's clear weather, this thing will last for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks because there's nothing going by it. So that's I really like it, and I think I'll prefer this one over the wired one because I don't have to do any screwing into the camper. I finally figured out where I want to place this printer. I know in some of the prior episodes of the SmallsRV Adventures, I told you guys that I got this printer. This is not a sponsored product. I bought it with my own money. Me and for the kids and for the family. But we talked about where we were going to place the printer. And I have like a lot of cubbies like here all through the wall, but these don't have electrical outlets in them. I have electrical outlets down on the floor. But I want to limit the amount of drilling I put into this camper because it is brand new. So I'm thinking about another place where I can put it. But this printer has a lot of things in it that will help us on the road, especially if I plan to do remote work and for this channel, because this channel is like remote work. And this thing comes with a scanner. It has a printer. I don't know what else it has. I usually don't need anything for like a fax machine. I think those are obsolete now. But this has the print, copy, scan. So I think this is a 3-in-1, which is really cool because I can get documents emailed to me and then I can print them out on the camper, on the printer if I need them to be printed out. Or if I have a printed document and I need it to be sent to somebody, I can scan it and then send it over to whoever I need to send it to. I can scan it to my phone and email it to whoever I want to email it to. So this thing is pretty cool. But let me show you where I plan to hook it up. So this area here is the front of the camper. I don't show it too much, but in some videos when we have this slide opened up, we may show it more because it just opens up the area. But with the incoming snowstorm, everything is closed up. And you're going to hear that a lot when we traveling and doing things in the winter because I don't think anyone is going to leave their slides open when the temperature drops below freezing and it snows or possibility of rain. But in these cubbies, I have enough room to place the printer in here, and it has outlets. So that's the best part about it. I don't know if you can see this side here, but over here we have outlets where I can put the printer inside and I can still access it through the Wi-Fi. This one doesn't have a little door, but this one does have a door so that anybody sleeping in this bed won't be able to see the printer. So that's a plus for me. And this has enough space in there just so that the printer will fit. My only thing is that having the printer here in the winter, and this is right by the window, and usually these are the coldest areas in the camper. I'm not sure if I want it, if it's gonna, the ink is gonna last, if it's not gonna freeze up in the winter with it here. But being that it's winter, we do have this camper heated at all times. So I'm thinking that it really wouldn't matter having it here because it's cold, but it's not freezing. But this is the coldest part of the camper in the winter. The coldest that this camper ever gets is about 50 degrees, but that's in the living portion. It's not over here. But I'm pretty sure that this stays pretty warm. I don't think it's the same temperature as around the camper. I may get a fan to just blow some of the heat this way. We also have some cupboards here. We have three along this slide. Again, this slide is in just because it's going to snow, but this pushes all the way out, and you have a lot of room. Like, I'm going to try to reach across, and I can't even feel how far this goes out because that's how much room is there for it to go out. But we do have electrical outlets inside of this cubby here, and these are all, no, these are not pass through. I thought they were pass through, but we can put it in one of these, and also we would have access to it. But I'm trying to see if we could put it here or on the other side. I don't know which one we're gonna do, but either one will work. Maybe the bathroom will work too. Looking at some of the cupboards here, but this is too small. And the only one that I think is big enough is this one here, but there's no outlet, so I'm not going to use that. And the best option is still here because this has the deepest and the deepest cubby. So yeah, I'm going to use that. And it's not in the way, and it's electrical outlet in there, and everything works through Wi-Fi, so I don't have an issue with that. So that's what I'm going to use. Have you guys ever tried out any of these AI interactive LED signs? This is by Atoto. This thing, it works really well. You know, if somebody's tailgating you, and you know, some people brake check people, and I don't think that's safe at all. But I always thought that it would be pretty cool if you could have something in the window, where in the back window, where you can inform somebody, you know, please stop tailgating me, or like following so close, or just to give a compliment. It's really good. But this is AI interactive LED sign that you can place in the back window. So this thing is like really cool, and this is what I want to go over and install on the car today. And that's what I'm gonna go over. This is like a DIY project, but this is really cool. Again, it's from Atoto. So together we can go over what's inside. Doesn't look like a lot of packaging. So this is like a long LED. Well, not LED. This is like the USB to USB-C cable. So that can go from the front of the car to the back. Here is the LED display, which is pretty cool. And then what else do you have here? Let me see what this is. That's just cardboard to hold everything together. And what's this? This looked like something to hold up the sign. And what's this? We're opening up everything together for the first time. And again, I like looking at all of this stuff because you don't know what anything is. And just leave it to me. I'm not neat opening up anything. Oh, this is the speaker because it has AI. You can tell it what to do. So let me spread this out so that you can see more of everything that's in there. Here's another USB to USB-C outlet. You have one for the monitor here and one for the AI voice operation. And then these look like they stick up like it's not magnetic or a suction cup. It looks like everything sticks on. And you know me, I don't read directions much. So this part would be for this to stick it wherever you want it. And this would be, I guess, for this part to stick it up on your window. And then here's your instruction manual. And let's get started. One thing I did leave out is that it does come with these two USB to USB-C adapters. It comes with two of them just in case you have like another type of adapter. You can plug in the USB there on that side and then it transforms it to a USB-C. So that's pretty cool. I didn't see this in a long time. So before I do any installs in the car, I just want to make sure that the sign is working and illuminated. So I already put two of these adhesive tapes on each side here. And I plugged it into my USB outlet over there. And you can see the Atoto symbol, but let me see what it looks like after this. So check it out. After you download the app, you can customize the sign to any way you want it. So let's install this on the car. So I'm at the car now, and I'm just going to take off my window cover here for a second just to clean off the window. And once I clean off the window, because this is where the pieces is gonna go, you put your static tape on, you dry the window off, you put your static tape on, and then I'm gonna put my window cover right back on here. So this is where everything is gonna be. Should be nice and easy to do. I don't know if this is coming out, but we just installed this on the glass. We put the adhesive on, and then we put the metal, this little strip on. So we're gonna see now to plug the USB into the battery bank we have in the back. This is our refrigerator. We have a battery bank in the back. I'm gonna show you that in a second. For you that are not familiar with the channel, this here is a DIY battery, do-it-yourself battery that I made from a Harbor Freight box, and I have USB outlets underneath there, 12-volt outlets. I have AC outlets, everything back there, and this is a 1500 watt system here. It's upgradable, but it's currently 1500 watt system with a 1500 watt inverter. I have the WeatherTech cover back in, and let's see how the sign looks. If you drive in, this is what you're gonna see. You can change the sign. It's in the back window, so you can see it's in the car. You can change the way that the sign looks. You can put it any way you want. The AI voice operation, you can just plug it in to a USB-C here, and you can just leave it there when you're ready for it, and you can operate it that way. All right, now it's time to put that battery back on, and yes, it's snowing. That's why we have our slides in. It's cold. Right back out here. This is the easiest way to get this thing connected, is you just put it on just like that. And we're back in action. Bring the car out now. Whew. The snow is coming down a lot. See how everything works. It's coming out too bright, so I may change the color, but I'm going to let you guys see how it looks and how it's set up. We outside in the snowstorm. I just wanted to see how it looked in the daylight, but this blue light doesn't look too well, so I'm going to show you it with the blue light, and then I'm going to change it over. The blue light, and we're outside, so I'm going to change it over to another custom message. So this is what's showing now, so you can see the different colors that's coming out of it. Let me wipe it just a little bit, but it's snowing, so this is the best that's going to show. But it's pretty cool that you can show all of these things. It looks a lot better at night. I'm going to show it again in another video at night. So this is how it look at night. Let me take the flash off so you can see it a little bit better, but this is the nighttime view. Let me take the flash off now. I'll see you next time. I am cold out here, but I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.